Good morning, students. Welcoming you all for session number 6, module 5. Chapter name is Pneumatic and Hydraulic Actuation System. In previous sessions, we have discussed regarding solenoidal actuation valves, and various pneumatic symbols were used in the actual symbols which is used in the hydraulic and pneumatic system. Where in this chapter we are going to understand, in this sessions we are going to understand the symbol of hydraulic elements. Okay, we have these elements. Looking this image, this is the symbol of hydraulic pump. This is known as the one direction and two direction rotation with the variable displacement. This is the variable displacement pump. The symbol can be represented in this manner. And this is pneumatic motor. The symbol which is shown in this image is pneumatic motor. One and two direction rotation with the constant displacement volume. And this is also pneumatic motor. One direction and two direction of rotation with the variable displacement. This is constant displacement. This is constant displacement. This is variable displacement. And coming to this symbol, this is hydraulic motors. This is hydraulic motor. One direction and two direction of rotation with the constant displacement. One direction and two direction of rotation with constant displacement volume. This is the same arrangement with some arrows. The one direction and two direction of the rotation with variable displacement. Without arrow is constant displacement volume. With arrow is variable displacement. Hydraulic motor. Then symbols, the service unit symbols can be represented like this. We have the symbol, the square which is placed in a diagonal position and having some dotted line with this arrangement known as air filter. This is the device of combination of filter as well as water separator. Means whenever the compressed air has been operated, atmospheric air contains some moisture in that, so that we need to observe that moisture. Water separator is used, and then in filter some dirts and grain grits and some suspended particle in air that has been trapped in air filter. So that won't harms to the circuit, main element of the hydraulic or pneumatic system. The air filter is very essential, where the system is very important to know this, the air filter. And then dryer. What is dryer? Dryer is the device where the moisture which is in the air that has been dried through heating elements. For that purpose, this is the symbol known as dryer, for drying the air. If this symbol, the same with the vertical line known as lubricator. For lubrication of connecting devices, small amount of oil is added to the devices. So this symbol indicates that this is a lubricator, where that actuators have the moving parts inside reciprocation, and some moving parts is there, so that material contacts will cause the some wearing out, so that we need to have the lubrication purpose so that it won't And then this is what the air regulator, to regulate the air pressure. Means the required pressure of a device has been controlled through this regulator. Means if the pressure, we need to, in tank pressure there is some 5 bar pressure is maintained. Means if you required and 3 bar pressure, then regulator need to set the preset value. Then the airflow through this system has been activated, so that it has been provide only 3 bar pressure of a air, even though it's stored in a 5 bar pressure. So this is very important element, that is regulator of air, and this is F or L unit. This kind of symbol known as F or L unit. This is a combination of filter, regulator as well as lubrication system. If this image is shown in anywhere, means we need to understand this is the combination of filter, regulator as well as lubricating system. And coming to direction control valve, this symbol known as two-way valve. Two-way valve have in different positions, means two closed ports in the closed natural position, that is sorry, the two closed ports in closed neutral position and the flow during the actuation. Means in initially they are in neutral position, then one is closed, means if either on either off condition has been maintained. So this is known as 2 by 2 valve. 3 by 2 valve means in the first position flow taken place to the cylinder, in second position flow take out of the cylinder to the exhaust in a single acting cylinder. This is 1 2 3 valve, means initial position this will be looked acted this kind, means from 1 to 2 flow inside and 2 to 3 flow outside. And this symbol known as 4 by 2 valve, 4 by 2 way valve. This is for double acting cylinder, all ports are open. So somewhere that inlet will be taken from this side, outlet will be taken this side. You can another position we have 4 to 3 and 1 to 2, and 4 by 3 this wall position can be determined 2 wall position and 1 closed neutral position. 4 by 3 walls, you can see this image, means the locations are different, means once the switching elements is different, we have another kind of devices, initially 1 to 4, 2 to 4, another element 4 to 3, 2 to 1 or 1 to 2, either in neutral condition, that is 4 walls in 3 conditions. 5 by 2 wall, we have this image for 5 by 2 wall. 2 wall open with 2 exhaust port, means 2 wall is opened, means one is taking 5 to 4 and another 1 to 2, either 4 to 5, either 1 to 2. 3 is neutral. Like there is some constraint for this 5 by 2. Depending upon the application, we can using the various type of a valve. And component of hydraulic system. The hydraulic system consisting of number of parts for the proper functioning. This includes the storage tank, filter, hydraulic pump, as well as pressure regulator, control valve, hydraulic cylinder, piston, leak-proof fluid flow line application. Schematic of hydraulic circuit has been shown in next slide. You can observe we have fluid tank, means this is what the storage tank, and this is filter, this is hydraulic pump, this is pressure regulator, this is return line, and this is control valve, and this is what the actuator we are going to concentrate. We studied that the filter function must be to avoid the any foreign particle enter into this pump or any circuit. So this filter having meshing elements like grade meshes, so it like filter paper, we have the various kinds of filtration. So pressurize the section wall, here the section wall is there, means the section of the oil has been taken through this line. Filter is element which is passes through this section oil, so that any foreign particle has been trapped in a filter. So very clean oil has been trapped through this line, and that travels through this line and reaches the pump, means the section action of this pump has been taken place from the storage tank to the pump. And after this pump, the pressure of fluid has been increased, so there is some pressure regulator is there, means if the pressure exceeds the controlled range of this circuit, means if exceeds pressure, then exceed pressure oil has been returned into the fluid tank through this way. Required pressure oil has been pumped to control valve. So this control valve will give the directions to the pressurized liquid. So if initially they are given to port B, means the lifting of weight action will be taken. Here this is what the double acting cylinder, means the pressurized liquid travel through this valve and reaches B. So pressurized liquid which pushes this piston upwards, so the weightlifting action will be completed. After completion of this weightlifting, we need to get back into the original position. Then control valve is direction control valve has been operated, so that the direction of a pressurized liquid has been turned into port A. So pressurized liquid travel to the port A, that piston will be lowered through this action of this piston. So and then the return of this oil has been taken place through control valve to return to the storage tank. Means this various elements has been to understand the concepts, means we have a lot of materials to understand these components. If any if you need to understand the concept of hydraulic components, you just see these images and then go for further. Then what is the function of the various unit in the hydraulic system? What are the function of the various units of a hydraulic system? That is storage tank. The purpose of storage tank is to have a sufficient backup of a fluid, so that it stores and maintains a certain level for the application of pressure. Means the return line and the suction line has been connected to this tank. Certain quantity of liquid fluid has been maintained in this tank. The function of the filter is to trap the distinct external particles and any some materials which is suspended in that particular oil that has been trapped, and pump. This pump is a device which raises the pressure of the liquid, and pressure regulator which controls the desired range of a pressure for required operation of a particular system, and control valve which is used to make a direction, means desired direction, to give a desired direction of the operation. So so that we have studied the various components. And leak proof closed loop piping, means we need to have leak proof system, so that the energy which doesn't loss. Leak proof closed pipes are used. Then you just coming to this, the output system transfer the motion or the force however all the part held to control the system. The storage tank is a reservoir or for the liquid used as a transmission media. Previously I told that the liquid is used generally high density incompressible oil. It is a filter to remove the dust or any other unwanted particle, and when pumped by the hydraulic pump. The capacity of pump is depending upon the hydraulic system design. This pumps generally delivers the constant volume in each revolution of the pump. Therefore, the fluid pressure can increase indefinitely at the dead end of the piston until the system fails. The pressure regulator is used to avoid such circumstances which redirect the excessive fluid back to the back to the storage tank. The movement of piston is controlled by changing the liquid flow from port A to port B, as shown in the previous slide. The cylinder movement is controlled by using control valve which directs the flow fluid flow. The fluid port pressure line is connected to the port B to raise the piston, and it is connected to the port A to lower down the piston. The valve can also stop the fluid flow in any one of the ports. The leak-proof piping is also very important as the safety is concerned for environmental hazards and the uh, economical aspect is concerned. Some accessories such as flow control system, travel limit control, as well as electrical motors, as well as stator and the overload protection may also be used in the hydraulic system. And a design of simple hydraulic circuit for various applications. The hydraulic and pneumatic elements such as the cylinder and valves are connected through pipeline for from a hydraulic or pneumatic circuit. It is difficult to represent the complex functioning of these elements using sketch. So we are using the simple symbols. Therefore, the graphical symbols are used to indicate these elements. These symbols only specify the function of the element without indicating the design of the element. And symbols are also indicated by the actuation method, direction of the flow of air, and designation of the port. For example, we are maintaining some standards like document like DN 24300, BS 2917, ISO 1219, and the new ISO 5599, and CET OP PR3, and this is original American JIC and NSI symbols. Means these are all the standard symbols we are referring for the standard representations. Okay, up to this we can have the 6 sessions. After this 6 session, we just understanding that what is the pneumatic and hydraulic actuation system, various valves which is involved in operations, and various direction control valve, flow control valve as pressure relief valve, and pressure control valve has been studied. And then various element in the pneumatic as well as the hydraulic system has been understood. And what are all the different types of standard we are maintaining for the symbols, and what are all the different symbols in hydraulic and pneumatic, it has been studied. So we have another concepts we can go through it. We have multiple choice questions for this particular chapter is, how many symbols of hydraulic elements in a one direction control valve? There is 4 option, 1, 3, 5, 6. The answer is D, that is 6. Symbols also indicated the actuation method, direction, flow of air, and designation of valve port, all the above. Means the symbols are meant to use for actuation method also, direction and designation of ports also. Therefore, answer is D. And symbols are described in a various documents like DIN 24300, BS 29 and 17, ISO 1219. And what are all the symbols we are maintaining? In previous slide only I told that 1 and 2 and 3 means everything is used. Which of the following accessory used in the hydraulic system? The flow control system, the travel limit control, both and none of the above. Answer will be C, that is flow control system as well as travel limit control. Which of the following type of based on the number of ports? 2-way valve, 5-way valve, 7-way valve, and 6-way valves. That is answer A, 2-way valve. The solenoidal actuation is also known as your option manual, mechanical, electrical, none of the above. Answer will be C, that is electrical actuation. And we have important questions regarding this particular chapter. In 2018-19 we have questions for 9A, sketch and explain the working principle of hydraulic systems. And question B, what is the direction control valve? Explain the operation of a single solenoidal valve. And question 10A, with the neat sketch illustrate the different value valves actuator symbol for hydraulic and pneumatic system. And write a short note on spool valve. And in July 2019, question number A, 9A will say that sketch and explain the spool valve as well as poppet valve. And question number B, explain the different ways of valve actuation with their symbols. And question number 10A will say that with a neat sketch explain the various component of hydraulic system as well as sketch and explain the check valve and needle valve. In 2019 December as well as January 2020, we have question paper in that questions 9A, list and classification of the direction control valve used in the fluid flow system. List the advantages. Question number B, 9B will be list the advantage of hydraulic system. Number C, with the neat sketch explain the construction detail of hydraulic system. 10A, with neat sketch explain the pressure relief valve. And 10B, what are all the different types of rotary actuators, explain with them one with sketch. Thank you for watching this video. This is Chetan KS, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Government Engineering College, Chamarajanagar. We are thanking for that LMS coordinator, Dr. Pundarik G, Principal, Government Engineering College, Ramnagar, and course moderator and conveyor, Dr. Munraj M, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Government Engineering College, Chamarajanagar. Thank you for watching. Keep studying. Thank you for watching.